everybody, I'm Tony, aka One Man Pokeduo. I set a goal to do 100 Rayquaza raids with both of my accounts, and I ended up beating Rayquaza 110 times. Out of 110 Rayquaza seen on this account, I caught 100 of them. That's a catch rate of 91%. In this video, I'm going to show you how I did it and show you how to increase your catch rate so that you can catch a ton more raid bosses. Accurate throwing did help my catch rate, but it's a relatively small factor overall. The difference between straight throws and curveballs, or nice, great, and excellent throws, is a few percent. It is worth it to work on throwing accurate curveballs, but the real secret to my phenomenal catch rate was the number of Premier Balls that I had. I averaged around 12 balls, usually either 12 or 14 depending on gym control. But I did do some raids with big multicolor groups and got as few as 7 balls. I got used to having 12 or 14 balls, so I really felt the difference when I only had 7 balls. I even missed a 98% Rayquaza one of those times. Let's use my catch rate as an example. With 12 balls, my catch rate was 91%, but with 7 balls, I should really only expect to catch around 53%. That's a big difference. Let's use a 20-person multicolored group as another example. Everyone will get less balls than they would if they would split up. Some people in the group will likely only get 6 balls. If the group split into small groups of the same team, they could easily receive 10 balls instead of 6. That's 80% more balls. If they would catch 40% of the raid bosses that they see with 6 balls, they should catch about 72% of the raid bosses that they see with 10 balls. That's a huge increase. The number of Premier Balls that you earn is the biggest factor that you can control to boost your catch rate of raid bosses. Let's take a look at how Premier Balls are awarded. You get 1 damage ball for doing 5% of the damage or more to the raid boss. You get 2 balls for doing 15% or more, and 3 balls for doing 20% or more. You'll also get 1 ball if your team contributes at least 20% of the damage, 2 balls for doing 33%, and 3 balls for doing 50%. In a 20-person group, many people won't do enough damage to even get a single damage ball, and only 1 or 2 teams will get any team contribution balls. Splitting into small groups of 1 team will maximize how many balls you're awarded. That way everyone can get 3 team contribution balls and a better shot at damage balls. A lot of people don't know this. Your raid loot scales proportionally to the number of Premier Balls that you earn. The more balls that you earn, the more loot that you get. These graphics are from an article on the Sylph Road from a few months ago. The exact rewards might be slightly different now, but the system still works the same way. The graphic on the left shows what the different reward bundles look like at each of the different tiers. The graphic on the right shows how many reward bundles you'll get depending on the number of Premier Balls that you earn. You'll get twice the rewards if you earn 14 balls compared to if you got 6. The last thing that I want to suggest is to power up your team. I went to the extreme and powered mine up to the point that I could do 50% of the damage to Rayquaza with each of my accounts. If you haven't seen me solo duo Rayquaza, check it out. I'll put a link in the description. Invest in your team. When a new raid boss comes out, find out what's good against them and beef up your army. Not only will you end up with more balls, your team will succeed more often if you do, and nobody likes failing. Out of 112 Rayquaza that I tried to beat, I only failed twice. Both times there was a short timer and I was trying to solo duo him. Maybe you could be the beast that anchors your raid groups by pumping up a few Pokemon. Or maybe you need to power up a few Pokemon so that you're pulling your own weight. Hoarding Stardust could cost you the chance to catch a really good Pokemon if your group fails. Or it could leave you with so few balls that you miss your chance to catch that perfect legendary when you do finally get them on your screen. I had a great time battling Rayquaza. He's my new favorite Pokemon. I saw 3 perfect Rayquaza. I caught the first 2. Let's see if I can catch the 3rd one. I solo duoed Rayquaza about a dozen times. I went from being the guy that could duo Tyranitar to the guy that could duo Rayquaza. Thanks for watching and thanks for all the great feedback. It's prompted me to take my channel even more seriously. I've set a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers. When I get there, I'm giving away one of my accounts to a subscriber. It has 11 Mewtwo and another EX invite. It has 3 90% plus Mewtwo with perfect attack, a 100% Tyranitar, and a ton of legendaries. Starting at 200 subscribers, I'll celebrate every 100 subscribers by giving away a $20 Google Play or iTunes card to thank you for helping me grow my channel. Stay tuned for more details.